And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Prodigy is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Wembanyama in at the center position.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world. You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And one of Mitchell's great attributes, strength and explosiveness at the rim.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph was so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And so here are the West All-Stars. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Buries it from three-point range. And that's now 10 points for the Prodigy.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Tatum with a screen on Curry. Here's Brunson. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
The Prodigy passes to Edwards. Now Curry takes the three. And the West hit again from deep.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. The West leading by 6. The Prodigy passes to Leonard. Here's the Prodigy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. And it's 13 points for the Prodigy.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
And so here are the West All-Stars following the three-point attempt by Giannis. The tray, and the West hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Antetokounmpo finds Brunson. Adebayo with a screen for Brunson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brunson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the East All-Stars. The Prodigy passes to Leonard. Here's the Prodigy. Fires the three. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A three at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the West All-Stars. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Outside Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the West. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
The West leading by 4. Here's the prodigy. Off target with his 3.
A bunch of threes for him in this first quarter. A bunch of threes for him in the first quarter, but he's made 0 here in the second period. Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Runs in the pass to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Short.
Wait a minute, let me see some shit.
With the ball. Nothing on the board. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The 3 from Tatum. And Davis pulls it down.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And so Tatum nails them both.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Here's the prodigy with 1 on the clock, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the West All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. And we'll be right back after this. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for us.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Curry is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's the prodigy in at the 3, the small forward.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
The West leading by 7. Here's the prodigy. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 3 assists tonight. Now Tatum. Brunson outside. $11 feet away. No good there. Leonard looking over the floor. Pulls up from the corner. Buries the jump shot. And now a 12-point West All-Star lead.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And the East has possession. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Brunson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Here's the prodigy. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. The prodigy's got 31 points.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Left side, Tatum. Looking to end the run. Tatum gets it inside.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Wembanyama outside. Here's the prodigy. Oh, what a finish!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
From deep, Brunson, and they recover it. Adebayo kicks to Antetokounmpo. And here's Brunson outside. Brunson with another miss.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
That one good for 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Tatum, that's for 2. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Tatum's got 6.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
And Tatum over to help. Some nice passing here by the West. Pass to the prodigy. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's the prodigy. The shot, no good. The East trail by 16. For 3, Mitchell, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
The prodigy's shot is good. The prodigy's got 39.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Brunson. Fader on the way. The West grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. Curry outside. They get it back. He goes up again. No good on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Brunson finds Tatum. And another 3 from the East.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that 3. Makes that shot look effortless.
The prodigy.
Mercy, mercy me.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo, the prodigy with the rebound. The prodigy's got rebound number 5 here tonight. High arcing shot, 2 points. That one goes. The prodigy's got 43 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Curry against Brunson. Shoots the 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's the West All-Stars in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing. East All-Stars with some changes. Adebayo is checked in for Porzingis. Antetokounmpo comes in for George. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Lillard. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. The prodigy comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Edwards, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Curry subbed in for Booker. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jalen Brunson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the East has possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
From deep, Brunson. Here's Adebayo. Great D that time from James. The West leading by 22. The prodigy, no good. On the wing, Mitchell. Edwards defending. And another miss by the East. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
Brunson outside. Will it go? And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's the prodigy, guarded by Tatum. The prodigy passes to Curry. Shoots. The prodigy, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the West hit again from deep.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
On the wing, Mitchell. Brunson with a clean look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's the prodigy. It drops.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Man, I hate this Bay Area weather. It's never warm.
Just the northwest corner of the parking lot.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game. It's a very special day on the calendar. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
And when it comes to the rivalries this team has, MP made something very clear. that his goal was to beat each and every single one in his way.
You can tell how much MP cares about these rivalries. He has been absolutely on fire when the games matter the most. And how important it is to him to win these games. It's about pride, not just for him, but for his entire team as well.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. And it's the prodigy in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
Now here's Jones. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Sohan. The three-pointer off the mark. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Stan, it feels like the hardest part of team building is getting a superstar. The Spurs have one.
Well, they sure do, B.A. San Antonio was retooling for a few years, and then they won that 2023 lottery and draft Victor Wembanyama, a superstar, and now it's about surrounding him with the right guys.
Here's the prodigy, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now here's Jones. 8-point game. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Wembanyama. And miss after miss right now.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Here's the prodigy. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Johnson. No good on the shot. Nice D from Gafford. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for him. They are clicking right now.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control, they never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, there's a lot of room for growth for the Spurs, even with their rising star, Victor Wembanyama, who said, "I know it's not going to be easy. It's going to take some time before we contend for a title. I'm ready for anything and ready to sacrifice. I'm patient, but I'm not wasting time." Brian, plenty of motivation.
Chasing greatness is what they're doing, Allie. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Back to Jones. Up and over Doncic. San Antonio again can't hit. Dallas leading by 10. The prodigy passes to Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Branham. Back to Jones. From deep, Johnson. Doncic pulls down the board.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
Here's the prodigy, covered by Johnson. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs trail by 13. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Branham passes to Jones. Now Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Gafford. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Johnson.
Nice work from the mid-range. This team encourages Wembanyama to look for his shot.
Jones against Doncic. Here's the prodigy. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
And here's Dallas. They're on a 15-4 run. Irving finds Washington. Back to Irving. Puts up a three. Buries it from three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama, the pass to Jones. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. Some room here for Jones. He can't get that one to fall. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Dallas on top. They lead by 14. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
We've got Zach Collins. Barnes is out there with Castle, and it's Branham in its shooting guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Dallas leading by 17. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against the Suns played some superb basketball. He scored 53 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Here's the prodigy. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Outside Barnes. To halt the run. San Antonio again can't hit. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Steps back. Thompson passes to Washington. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. A huge 24-point lead for them. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. Some heated conference races going on right now.
Ernie, you're always heated about something.
I don't get heated, Shaq. I go with the flow, man.
See, Ernie, that's what makes...
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Dallas Mavericks.
They've been...
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, the two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's the prodigy in at the small forward position. Jones, the pass to Sochan. Back to Jones. Pass to Sochan. The kick out to Johnson. The 3-ball. The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Got it. The Prodigy's got 17 points.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Oh! Wow! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Johnson on the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Washington. Looking to win the run. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
Back to Jones. On the take. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 6.
Yeah, Trey Jones can be lightning quick. He saw a gap and drove right in.
Washington outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jones, the pass to Sohan. Here's Castle. Outside Johnson. Wembanyama screen. Johnson finds Wembanyama. It doesn't go for him.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Victor Wembanyama is looking to make the Spurs a contender. He said, my hunger is bigger than ever to win and compete. I can get so much better, and this is what I'm trying to do every game, every week, and every month. There's no need to be frustrated. I keep my long-term goals in mind.
Passion and patience. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Johnson. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's the Prodigy. Rebound by San Antonio. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Jones feels it out. Pass to Sohan. Soft touch off the glass. Sohan's got his 2nd basket on the night.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
The Prodigy. Good! Another from 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Sohan outside. Out to the right wing. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for Jones. Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Dinwiddie comes in for Luka Doncic. Sohan outside. Here's Castle. No points so far. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, when the 3-ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Pass to the Prodigy. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Collins outside. Here's the floater. Sohan outside. Takes the three. And he can't get that one. Here's the prodigy. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks building a... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah.
Change here for San Antonio.
Get in there.
What's up, Coach?
.111 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a... very impressive win.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the prodigy.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Trey Jones is out there with Castle, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Exum's checked in for Grimes. Pass to Castle. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Dante Exum.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
Here's the prodigy. For three. Missed it. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to
game, another win. Back to work tomorrow. Way to bring home that W.
You already know I gotta be Wembanyama. I gotta get that jersey.
Nike deal, mogul-ish. Facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
MP, what's up?
Chilling, man, chilling. Yo, you want to do a jersey swap after the game?
I don't know, man. I don't do that too much.
Oh, come on, man. It'll be fun. I know. You want to hang my jersey up in your trophy room?
You know what? If you win, I'll think about it. Be competitive. I like that. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now, a look at Dallas' starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving, are the guard set. Big men on the floor formidably Washington and Gafford. And it's the prodigy in at the 3, the small forward. And for San Antonio, Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Jones is out there with Castle. And it's Johnson in at small forward. The prodigy's shot is good. Entering the home stretch of the season, GA, how excited are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
There's the drive. The rebound by the Spurs. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And that one drops.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Doncic passes to the prodigy. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. 6 points for the prodigy.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Sochan up top. He's covered by Washington. On the wing, Johnson. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Gafford. Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here's Johnson. The Mavericks making the shot. High post shot. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pass to Sochan. It's rebounded by Doncic. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Spurs was all business. He finished with 30 points, and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. Showed up once again in what's becoming the norm for him of late. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Spurs trail by 9. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson's shot is off. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Good! Another from 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. Soham, the pass to Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Got that one up quick. 15 points for the prodigy.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Castle. Back to Jones. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. The prodigy, no good. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Johnson. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Wembanyama. Launches it from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Mavericks on top. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got the prodigy. Thompson is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 4. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
The prodigy.
Oh, just always slightly late.
Spurs trail by 11. Here's Castle. Still without a basket. Now here's Barnes. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Dallas leading by 11. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Castle.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pause.
Here's Castle, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Barnes down low. It's deflected. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now, even with that shoot-first mindset, Klay Thompson willing and able to make a great pass.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Throws it up high and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And making our way toward the finish line. This is a great time to check out the new... So that'll be it for the first...
And I think Wembanyama has more points than me.
Fairly even battle underway in this one. Mavericks lead by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Because I'm selling though, I can't make shit.
They found an advantage in the painted area and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke. And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
A huge bonus. Boy, when he's contributing like this, it makes everything easier for his team.
Sochan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Trey Jones out there with Castle. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
There we go.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Five to shoot. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's the Prodigy. Another 3 for Dallas.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Johnson right side. And then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
Not giving up on the play. Great job by Keldon to absorb the contact and still get the bucket.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Mavericks leading by 5. Puts it up from 12. Looks a big high bounce and goes in. The Prodigy's got 25 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Sochan finds Jones. On the wing, Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Jones for 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's the Prodigy. Gafford passes to the Prodigy. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's Johnson. No good that time. Great D that time from the Prodigy. Out to the right wing. Washington passes to the Prodigy. And again for 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value DB lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
San Antonio making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Dallas also making some changes. Marshall comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in for Doncic. Here's Johnson. Knocks down the 10-footer. Johnson's got 11 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. Your base
connects again from distance.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. The 11-footer, it's deflected. Fast break, here we go. Stolen away. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
How the fuck did they get Peyton Pritchard?
Barnes, he's checked in.
I'm so confused. Yeah, they literally have Peyton Pritchard. When did that trade go through?
Spurs trail by 20. On the floor for Dallas. Irving on the wing along with Thompson. Prodigy is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Doncic in at the point. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. The Mavericks shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. And the rejection by Collins. Pass to Branham. Here's Pritchard. You know, Doris, I'm not sure many people take into account what a grind the NBA season is.
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. And listen, these guys have the best of what's available. They stay at top quality hotels. They have incredible professionals that take care of them. But there is no making up for a lack of sleep when you've played a game at 8 o'clock at night, you leave the arena at 1, and you may arrive in your next city at 4 or 5 a.m. and tip off that night at 7. And this goes on week after week. It is not easy.
Here's Thompson, and the layup is good. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Dallas.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's the Prodigy. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Collins. Here's Barnes. Here's Pritchard. Lock at 6 from the arc. The offensive rebound. Mamu Kelishvili passes to Branham. From outside the arc. And it's Irving with the rebound.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Mavericks score.
Well, you see what the defense wants to give up there. Luka more than comfortable in the mid-range.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pritchard passes to Collins. Here's Branham. He's covered by Irving. They get the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's the Prodigy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And here's Collins from outside. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Thompson passes to the prodigy. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Branham can't get it to go. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run right now.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the prodigy.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Snatched up, and it's in there.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's the prodigy. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Pritchard. Collins, a screen on Doncic. Pass to Collins. And it's denied. Here's the prodigy. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean,
good game, MP. Still want that jersey?
Yeah, man, for sure. You saw how hard I was working out there.
Then let's do it.
Oh, man, I appreciate it.
Hey, you earned it, bro.
You did your thing, bro. Good luck the rest of the season.
You too, man. Stay healthy.
You too, man.
Yeah, my team chemistry. But that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen anytime I have a jersey swap, anyways, because I'm just gonna be selfish as fuck those games.
They really thought they had a chance tonight.
Good job, MP. I see.